ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
Tortillas thrown at players and fans of Orange Glen High School after a buzzer-beating championship game against Coronado High School last weekend. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson. As ABC 10 News reporter Rena Nakano explains, it is now sparking public outcry, and some are calling it a racist act.
New tonight, a Coronado High School player coming out with his own apology, saying he hopes to come to an understanding in the future. These were the moments after a hard-fought CIF championship basketball game between runner-ups Orange Glen Patriots and winners Coronado Islanders.
At the end of the game, they were like throwing tortillas all over the place, and I mean, what is that, you know?
Jose Martinez says after his son's team's tough loss, there's a squabble between the team's coaches. But when tortillas came flying in the predominantly Hispanic team's direction, they were in utter disbelief.
They should, send the video, whatever, to the CIF. They should take the championship away.
Coronado's head coach J.D. La Perry, CIF, and the Coronado Union High School District all condemning this behavior and have started an investigation into the matter. But an Instagram account believed to be the team's defended the Tortilla Toss, saying it was, quote, similar to throwing confetti at parties or a cap at the end of graduation. There are many schools that have done this in the past, such as Texas Tech, UCSB, and Baylor. It's unfortunate this act was misconstrued, and the boys never would have done it if they thought it would be hurtful or offensive. The account has since been made private. Monday evening, Coronado player Wayne McKinney also posted a public apology on his Twitter account saying, quote, this behavior was unacceptable and I apologize to the Orange Glen players and staff who believe there was racist intentions behind this. A couple players were handed tortillas to throw after the win, but they were not used for that manner. Again, I apologize to all who were affected by this and hope we can all come to an understanding in the future.
This is a team that won, taunting and putting out there this type of attitude.
Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez says those excuses are unacceptable and sanctions need to be made.
Just because something may be somebody's tradition 20 years ago, that's probably not appropriate for high schoolers in this kind of multi-ethnic, multiracial county that we live in.
The Coronado Union High School District Board will convene tomorrow for an emergency special meeting. That's when they'll decide what further action will be taken. In Coronado tonight, I'm Rena Nakano, ABC 10 News.
Much more to come tomorrow there. Also tonight, the Supreme Court issued a landmark decision today that benefits college athletes looking for more compensation. Our ABC 10 News reporter Anthony Pura spoke with a former college athlete about how this will impact future student athletes.
The Supreme Court justices Monday ruling unanimously against a long-standing NCAA policy which limited compensation for college athletes outside of free tuition, room, and board. The court ruled the NCAA can no longer limit education-related payments, meaning college athletes can now be compensated through things like postgraduate scholarships, paid internships, study abroad, and computers. Justice Neil Gorsuch wrote the court's opinion saying those who run this enterprise profit in a different way than the student athletes whose activities they oversee. Jordan Franey is a San Diego County native and former college athlete. She says overall the Supreme Court decision was good for student athletes.
I think it kind of left a lot of unanswered questions, but I think this was a really good start. I was, grateful to hear today about more of it being about, education.
The NCAA says lifting the compensation limit for college athletes would open the floodgates to other payments. The Supreme Court decision stops short of allowing for salaries or compensation that isn't considered educational. However, in 2019, California's governor signed the Fair Pay to Play Act into law. Beginning 2023, college athletes in California will be able to accept money for endorsements or the use of their likeness. Franey has some hesitation with that.
Being an amateur and being a professional is very different. When you give a check here, a check there, but where does that draw the line? Like, is it just because of the name on the back of your jersey, or is it, there are so many questions and so many angles to look at that I think is going to be really difficult.
Anthony Pura, ABC 10 News.
A lot of questions left to be answered there as well. California's assault weapons ban will stay in place while the state appeals. A San Diego judge threw out the ban this month, calling it unconstitutional. He stayed his ruling for 30 days, but today a federal appeals court put an indefinite hold on the ruling while the appeals process plays out. Our border with Mexico will stay closed to non-essential travel for at least another month. Homeland Security is keeping the border closed until at least July 21st. Our ABC 10 News reporter Jennifer Kastner shows what a big blow this is to struggling businesses in the South Bay.
Omar Trujillo owns this cell phone store by the San Ysidro port of entry, where his percent sales have plummeted.
60%.
He's bracing for more pain after the Department of Homeland Security tweeted out Sunday night that to reduce the spread of COVID-19, the United States is extending restrictions on non-essential travel at our land and ferry crossings with Canada and Mexico through July 21st.
We're just barely making it, trying to survive for when they reopen.
The businesses that are on San Ysidro Boulevard, 95% of their clientele come from Mexico.
Jason Wells with the San Ysidro Chamber of Commerce told ABC 10 News Monday that $650 million in sales for border businesses have been lost since the crossing was first closed to non-essential travel back in March of 2020. Last week, Baja started administering some of the 1.3 million Johnson & Johnson vaccines donated to the country by the U.S. in an effort to speed up the reopening of the border, where Wells says there's also been significant job loss.
We're calculating over the last year, we've lost 1,900 jobs. Those are 1,900 families that counted on their job to feed their children that no longer have that option.
Jennifer Kastner, ABC 10 News.
Jen tells us COVID cases have been steadily declining in Mexico, but deaths have spiked here in recent weeks. San Diego County's daily case total remains below 100, and our test positivity rate is holding steady at just 1%. And the county also reported no new deaths today. That is typical for a Monday. School is not out for summer for a record number of students at San Diego Unified. A special summer enrollment program is up a whopping 1,500% from a typical year. Our ABC 10 News anchor Vanessa Van Hefty shows us why this summer will be unlike any other for the district.
More than 25,000 students are starting their summers back in the classroom, but this year's curriculum is focused on learning and fun post-COVID.
You are going to do your quick, right?
Classes started this morning here at Wilson Middle School in City Heights. On this first official day of summer, it was back to the books. Wilson, one of dozens of San Diego Unified schools hosting students in Level Up SD, which offers free in-person morning classroom instruction and a wide variety of afternoon summer activities that make it fun.
We know that there's been some learning loss. We know that students have some academic work to make up, and that's what we'll be doing in the morning portion, when students are coming into school. But we also know students have been through so much social and emotional trauma.
Summer school is usually for a select group of students who need more academic support. Level Up SD is open to all K-12 students, and kids are taking advantage of free activities that community organizations stepped up to offer. Everything from learning to play guitar and kayak to flying drones for the first time. The district partnered with the San Diego Foundation and more than 70 local nonprofits to make this possible, dubbed a summer of learning and joy. Paula Richardson, who is the district's Teacher of the Year, says seeing her students come back has been a joy like no other.
And you can see in my students' faces how happy they were to be able to return to the classroom and make music. So when Level Up came and VAPA contacted us asking if we wanted to do camps, I was like, yes, let's do this now.
Vanessa Van Hefty, ABC 10 News.
The San Diego Unified Board of Education ponied up $31 million for this summer program. To be eligible, students must be registered in the district for the 2021-22 year. New data shows emergency response time is slowing down in San Diego, so we're taking an in-depth look at the issues firefighters are facing and what the city is trying to do to help. The city has a goal for first responders to reach a general emergency location within 6.5 minutes. They want to hit that mark 90% of the time, but it was just 77% in 2015 and 16, and last year it was down to about 74%. The city did better with structure fires. The goal is 9.5 minutes after a call. In 2015, first responders hit their mark 78% of the time. Last year, the city met its goal nearly 82% of the time. City Council member Raul Campillo talked about why the goal is not being reached.
I think the number one reason that staff response times aren't there is because we don't have the staff. If you go speak to one of our firefighters who's on an engine going to respond to any number of emergency calls, and you asked to see their schedule, they would take out their work phone and show you that they are working 48 hours in a row, sometimes 96 hours in a row.
That is too much. Firefighters say the city is not filling what they call service gap areas, which are neighborhoods furthest from a fire station. 10 were identified back in 2010, and just 3 have since been filled. Funding is a big reason why, and Campillo agrees that more stations do need to be built.
We just don't have enough fire stations built. Several years ago, we had the City Gate report that showed us that we need more firehouses throughout San Diego. Some predictions even close to 13 more firehouses.
Campillo also said that many first responders are called to deal with people living on the streets. If the city can combat homelessness, he also says resources can be used for other emergencies. The department will be creating a comprehensive plan to try and deal with response times here in the near future as well.